The human brain, a labyrinth of intricate connections and electrochemical signals, is a testament to the complexity of life. It governs our thoughts, emotions, movements, and very sense of self. When this delicate organ sustains damage, the consequences can be profound, impacting every aspect of a person's being. Brain damage, a disruption in the normal functioning of the brain, can arise from a multitude of causes, each leaving its own unique imprint on the individual. Understanding the nature of brain damage is crucial, not just for medical professionals, but for anyone touched by its reach. Whether it's a personal experience, the struggle of a loved one, or simply a desire to comprehend this facet of the human condition, knowledge is the first step towards empathy and effective support. In the following sections, we will delve into the world of brain damage, exploring its causes, types, and the psychological reverberations it triggers. We will journey through the science but also the human experience, shedding light on the challenges faced and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Brain damage is not a singular entity but rather a spectrum of conditions with a myriad of origins. It encompasses a wide range of injuries and disorders, each with its own unique set of causes and effects on the brain's intricate network. Genetics, the blueprint of our very being, can predispose individuals to certain neurological disorders or increase their vulnerability to brain damage. Mutations or inherited conditions can lead to structural abnormalities or functional deficits in the brain, making it more susceptible to injury or disease. Sometimes, the seeds of vulnerability are sown even before birth, with developmental abnormalities or complications during pregnancy impacting brain formation. Factors such as maternal health, nutrition, and exposure to toxins can all play a role in the developing brain's health and resilience. Head injuries, a common cause of brain damage, can range from mild concussions to severe traumatic brain injuries. These injuries can result from falls, car accidents, sports injuries, or violent assaults, each causing varying degrees of harm to the brain's structure and function. These sudden external forces can disrupt the brain's delicate structure and function, leading to a cascade of physical, cognitive, and emotional challenges. The impact can cause bruising, bleeding, and swelling within the brain, which can have long-term consequences on an individual's health and well-being. Tumors, both benign and malignant, pose another threat, as their growth within the skull can compress and damage brain tissue, disrupting normal neural activity. The pressure exerted by a growing tumor can lead to headaches, seizures, and other neurological symptoms, significantly impacting a person's quality of life. Trauma, both physical and emotional, can leave lasting scars on the brain. Chronic stress, anxiety, and depression can alter brain chemistry and structure, leading to long-term mental health issues and cognitive impairments. Severe accidents, physical abuse, and emotional neglect can all contribute to brain damage, particularly in developing brains that are more susceptible to environmental influences. Early intervention and support are crucial in mitigating the long-term effects of such trauma. Cerebrovascular accidents, or strokes, occur when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, depriving brain cells of oxygen and nutrients, leading to cell death and impaired function. The aftermath of a stroke can vary widely, from minor impairments to severe disabilities, depending on the location and extent of the brain damage. Traumatic brain injury, a leading cause of death and disability worldwide, arises from a sudden external force to the head, such as a blow, jolt, or penetration. This impact disrupts the normal functioning of the brain, leading to a wide range of physical, cognitive, and emotional consequences. The severity of TBI can vary greatly, from mild concussions where symptoms are often temporary, to severe injuries that result in prolonged or permanent disabilities. Symptoms of TBI can manifest immediately after the injury or emerge gradually over time, making diagnosis and treatment complex. Common physical symptoms include headaches, dizziness, nausea, fatigue, and sleep disturbances. Cognitively, individuals may experience memory problems, difficulty concentrating, slowed processing speed, and impaired judgment. Emotionally, TBI can lead to irritability, anxiety, depression, and personality changes. The causes of TBI are as varied as the individuals they affect. Falls, particularly in young children and older adults, are a leading cause, followed by motor vehicle accidents, sports-related injuries, and assaults. Military personnel are also at increased risk due to the nature of their work, which often exposes them to blasts and other head trauma. The silent thief's acquired brain injury. Unlike traumatic brain injury, where the cause is often a single identifiable event, acquired brain injury, or ABI, refers to brain damage that occurs after birth due to various factors that are not related to external trauma. These factors can be diverse and often complex, making ABI a challenging condition to diagnose and treat. These silent thieves often work insidiously, gradually chipping away at brain health over time. The damage can be subtle at first, but over months or even years, the cumulative effect can be devastating. ABI encompasses a wide range of conditions, including stroke, brain tumors, infections, poisoning, and oxygen deprivation. Each of these conditions can affect the brain in different ways, leading to a variety of symptoms and complications. One of the most common causes of ABI is stroke, which occurs when blood flow to a part of the brain is interrupted, depriving brain cells of oxygen and nutrients. This interruption can be caused by a blood clot or a burst blood vessel. This can lead to cell death and permanent brain damage, resulting in a wide range of disabilities depending on the location and extent of the damage. Rehabilitation and therapy are often required to help stroke survivors regain lost functions. Brain tumors, both benign and malignant, can also compress and damage surrounding brain tissue, leading to neurological deficits. The pressure exerted by the tumor can disrupt normal brain function and cause symptoms such as headaches, seizures, and cognitive changes. Infections, such as encephalitis and meningitis, can cause inflammation of the brain and its surrounding tissues, leading to brain damage. These infections can be life-threatening and require prompt medical treatment to prevent long-term complications. Exposure to toxins such as carbon monoxide, lead, and certain drugs can also damage brain cells and impair neurological function. These toxins can enter the body through various means, including inhalation, ingestion, or skin contact. Oxygen deprivation, which can occur during near-drowning experiences or cardiac arrest, can cause widespread brain damage due to the brain's high metabolic demands. The brain requires a constant supply of oxygen to function properly, and even a brief interruption can have serious consequences. Invisible invaders, infections, and the brain. The human brain, while shielded by the skull and a protective membrane known as the blood-brain barrier, is not impervious to the threat of infections. This barrier is designed to protect the brain from harmful substances, but it can sometimes be breached by determined pathogens. These microscopic invaders can breach the brain's defenses, causing inflammation, damaging neurons, and disrupting the delicate balance of the brain's ecosystem. The resulting inflammation can lead to a variety of neurological symptoms and complications. Brain infections can be caused by a wide range of pathogens, including viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Each type of pathogen has its own unique mode of transmission and disease course, making diagnosis and treatment a complex process. Viral infections such as encephalitis can cause inflammation of the brain itself. This inflammation can lead to a variety of symptoms, including fever, headache, confusion, seizures, and in severe cases, even coma. Early detection and treatment are crucial to prevent long-term damage. Meningitis, on the other hand, is an inflammation of the meninges, the protective membrane surrounding the brain and spinal cord. This condition can be caused by both viral and bacterial infections, each presenting its own set of challenges. Bacterial meningitis in particular can be life-threatening if not treated promptly with antibiotics. The rapid progression of this infection necessitates immediate medical intervention to prevent severe complications or death. Parasitic infections, while less common than viral or bacterial infections, can also cause significant brain damage. These infections often result from exposure to contaminated food or water, and can be particularly challenging to treat. Toxoplasmosis, for example, is caused by a parasite found in cat feces and undercooked meat. This infection can be particularly dangerous for pregnant women and individuals with weakened immune systems. In people with weakened immune systems, toxoplasmosis can lead to encephalitis and other severe neurological complications. These individuals require careful monitoring and treatment to manage the infection and prevent further damage. Fungal infections of the brain are relatively rare but can be serious, particularly in individuals with compromised immune systems. These infections often require specialized antifungal treatments and can be difficult to eradicate completely. The psychological impact of brain damage. Beyond the physical consequences, brain damage can profoundly affect a person's psychological state, leading to a cascade of emotional and cognitive challenges that can be just as debilitating. Anger and aggression are common responses, as the brain struggles to process and cope with its new reality. These emotions can be sudden and intense, disrupting relationships and daily life. Emotional lability, characterized by unexpected mood swings, further complicates the individual's emotional landscape. One moment, they might feel overwhelming sadness, and the next, inexplicable joy. Alexithymia, or the inability to recognize and describe emotions, can leave individuals feeling disconnected from their own feelings and those of others. This can lead to misunderstandings and frustration, both for the person affected and their loved ones. Perseveration, the persistent repetition of a particular response or action, can be another challenging symptom. This can manifest in repetitive thoughts or behaviors that the person cannot seem to control, further impacting their day-to-day functioning. Paranoia can set in, making the individual distrustful and anxious about their surroundings. This heightened state of alertness can be exhausting and isolating, as they withdraw from social interactions. Executive dysfunction, which affects planning, decision-making, and problem-solving abilities, can make even simple tasks feel insurmountable. This loss of cognitive control can be frustrating and disheartening. Confabulation, or the creation of false memories, can lead to confusion and mistrust. The person may genuinely believe their fabricated memories, making it difficult to distinguish between reality and fiction. Anosognosia, a lack of awareness about one's own condition, can be particularly challenging. Individuals may not recognize their own impairments, leading to a lack of cooperation with treatment and rehabilitation efforts. These psychological impacts of brain damage underscore the importance of comprehensive care that addresses not just the physical but also the emotional and cognitive needs of those affected. Understanding and compassion from caregivers, coupled with professional support, can make a significant difference in the journey towards recovery. If you or a loved one is affected by brain damage, seek professional help and support. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for more insightful content on brain and psychology.